How are you doing, David? This is my submission for the video assignment. I've tried this a few times. I've run into errors. Of hopefully this might be my last attempt. So, part one: make a recording of yourself speaking your name and import the audio signal into MATLAB and play it back. So I have a recording already made. Recording.m4a. I'm going to copy the path into MATLAB. So input IP FS sampling frequency, so equals audio read. Copy that in. Okay. Oh, well, it's done that wrong. I need a bracket. Okay. I should play back. Oh no, sorry. I won't play back. No, I'll play back. And with the sound function, yeah, just to play back the audio clip.
Hello, this is All Martin.
Okay, and that FS there it stores the sampling frequency. That's shown to be 48,000 hertz. So it must be the frequency of an M4A file. Plot the speech signal in the time domain against time in seconds. So just for my time variable, I'll set that equal to 0, from 0 to length of the input minus 1. With minus 1 because MATLAB starts at 1, not at 0. And I'll plot T versus IP. And I'll label the axis. So the x-axis is going to be time. That's not what that is now. That's from before. That's from one of my other previous attempts. Why is that not working now? Well, no. It should be IP versus T anyway. No, T versus IP. I was right the first time. Now, there you go. So that's what the sample looks like. Just label the axes. X label is going to be time in seconds. And Y label is going to be amplitude. Okay. Unrecognized function variable Y. Oh yeah, I did that mistake last time as well. Y label amplitude. Okay. Yeah, there you go. I'm just going to double check this is working yet. I haven't used the software very much, so I'm just making sure. Next part on the code here. So this code is setting the tone frequency and the noise cutoff frequency. Okay, I'll run that code. Synthesize high frequency noise and the tone and add these to the speech signal. So for the synthesized noise, to go for NS equals to random n, a random number. That's the size of the input. And I'll make a filter with the cutoff frequency. So you get the B&A coefficients. I'll create a Butterworth filter and I'll just make it the 6th order. And then I'll set it to noise, the frequency to noise underscore cutoff over FS over 2. And I'll set it to be a high pass filter. Okay. I'll set the tone. I'll give an amplitude of 0.1. Make a cosine wave. And the frequency would be 2 pi times the tone frequency, which was already previously set. And multiply that by my time variable. And now I'll create a new signal, which is going to be the input plus the synthesized noise plus the tone. Now that apostrophe changes the tone variable to be here. I think it's either a row or a column vector, and that apostrophe changes it to match the NS and the IP to be either a column or a row vector. That's what that apostrophe does. Okay, next part, design a second order filter using MATLAB's cutoff function with a cutoff frequency set equal to half the noise cutoff frequency. So to do that, I'll do BA again, another function, second order noise underscore cutoff over 2 over 2 over fs over 2. And okay, that's about enough, but so yeah, over fs over 2 already. Now next part, this is the long part. Draw a signal flow diagram, write out the difference equation and not the BNA coefficients. So I'll just get up the BNA coefficients again for that. Now actually this is the same as last time, isn't it? I'm just looking, I had this done already because I ran into errors. I had it already. 0. I'm just checking, is it the exact same? No, it's not. No, right, so I'll restart that. That was from before. I've basically done this assignment a couple of times, but ran into issues with the recording software. So I have to do it again. Right. Draw the signal flow diagram. Try and do this as quick as I can. It'll take long. Exit in. It's not great. And here's the first and B coefficients. B0. And an adder here. This is going to be a bit tedious to watch now. And the output Y then. Okay, I'm putting my delays for x of n minus 1. Now, the next part gets, I'll explain I have to calculate the first 3 outputs, so I'll just draw the diagram for the first 3 variables in the interest of time saving. Okay. Oh, that's the wrong. That's the wrong fucking. I'll just do the reds to show the corrections. Now this will be delay for y of n minus 1. And this will be the coefficient the A1 coefficient. Alright, now put in the coefficients. Up down on MATLAB. So this would be coefficients of 0.2033. it's the same here as well, I think. Yeah, 0.2033. 0.4065. That's hard to read, but it's 0.4065. A coefficients now. A0 is 1. A1 is minus 0.3848. So here I'll go right plus 0.3848. That's about 10 to the 3. 3, 8, 4, 8. Next one is 0.1979. 0.1979. Alright. I'll give you the difference equation. So y of n is equal to 0.2033 x of n times x of n plus 0.4065 x of n minus 1. Have I done that? No. Well, yeah. I'm doing it right. I'm just going to check here because there's a limit. I can only do 30, not 12 minutes. Right. I can only get 30 minutes of one record, so I might have to pause it. I'm just conscious of what time I'm at. Plus 0.2033 plus 0.3848 3848 y of n minus 1 y of n minus 1. Now, that should be minus there. Minus 0.1979 y of n minus 2. Alright. Now, that's that part done. Calculate by hand the first three outputs of the system if the combined signal, speech and tone and noise is applied. Alright. Now, I'll have to get the first three inputs. So to do that, I'll do signal 1 to 3. This will be x of 0, x of 1, and x of 2. And I'll calculate. Now, I think by hand, I think I'll use MATLAB because writing it on Paint, I've done it before, it'll take a long time. What time are we? 15, I thought that was longer. No way. Paint. Alright. So y of 0 will be y of 0 will be 0.2033 times x of 0. So 0.2033 multiplied by 0.6067, 0.1233. I'm going to write that down just to save a bit of time, and then at the end I'll just check that they're all right. 0.1233. 1233. Y of 1 will be 0.2033 times x of 1. So 0.2033 times 0.5516 plus the next coefficient 0.4065 multiplied by 0.6. Yeah, 0.6067. And plus y of n and y of n minus 1. That would be y of, it'd be y of 1, so it would be 0.3848 times y of 1 and 0.3848 times y of n minus 1, which would be y of 0, which would be this one. So 0.3848 times and y of 0 would be 0.1233. 0.4062. I'll just quickly write it down. In the interest of time saving. Y of 2 will be equal to 0.2033 times x of 2 plus 0.4065 times x of 1 plus 0.2033 times x of 0 plus 0.3848 times y of 1 minus 0.1979 times y of 0. Alright. So 0.2033 times x of 2, 0.4423 plus 0.4065 times x of 1, which is 0.5516 plus that's the next coefficient. 0.2033 times x of 0. X of 0, which is 0.6067. And Now the y, 0.3848 times y of n minus 1, which would be y of 1 would be 0.4062. 0.3848 times 0.4062 plus or minus 0.1979 times 0.1233. Okay, so these three are the outputs. They're calculated by hand outputs, which is this part, and I'll have to verify, filter out the combined signal and check that they match. So to do that, I'll just use the filter function. Filter BA signal. No, that's wrong. And signal 1 to 3. No, need another bracket. Alright, 0. I shouldn't have. Here. Ah, I shouldn't have done that. Right. Did I even write down what I got for the last one? No, I didn't. The first two are right anyway. I don't remember what I got for the last one, and I can just do this. 0.5694, which is correct. Okay. So my hand calculations match with MATLAB, the filter. Design a minimum order filter which will reduce the high frequency noise by at least 60 decibels with a maximum of 3 decibel ripple allowed in the passband. The passband is 0 Hz to fs over 4 Hz. Okay. Minimum order filter. So I'll use the N and W parameters. And but so this is the function that finds the order of a Butterworth Butterworth filter. WP will be set to 10. WS would be the noise cut off over 2. Half the noise cut off, and then I'll divide that again by fs over 2. This way that will be normalized. I'll be in the normalized frequency domain. And alright, yeah, and then I'll find not underscore 2 over. Anyway, over noise cut off over 2 over. What did I do there? Not enough input arguments. What am I doing on there? Yeah, I haven't put I'll change this, and I haven't put in the 3 decibels and the 60 decibels. So 3 decibel passback ripple and 60 decibel attenuation is what we're looking for. Okay, that's working. Find the B&A coefficients of this function. So the Butterworth function using the N and omega parameters found in the Butterworth. What do you call the function? Alright. So that's that part. And design a second filter using MATLAB's functions to reduce the tone by at least 40 decibels and ensure the system is stable. Right, so that's to be another filter. So because it's another filter, we need a new set of B&A coefficients. So call them B1 and A1. That's going to be equal to butter. I'll let omega P or N equal to 10. Just to show a high order first, and then if that's not stable, I'll go down, I'll bring it down. And I'll put the passband, say tone frequency plus 50 and tone frequency minus 50. So yeah, 100 hertz band, and that'll be divided by the sampling frequency over 2 again to normalize the frequency, and that's going to be a stop band filter. Now, just to ensure that they're stable, I will plot the Z plane. And no, it's not stable because there's so many poles and zeros outside the unit circle. So I'll change the order, I'll bring the order down. I'll try it with 4. I have tried this previously and it doesn't really work perfectly. It's not perfectly stable. It is not fully stable now. I don't think I can get it perfectly right bang on the circle or just inside the circle. Second order. I'm very glad in that. Yeah, right, I think that's about as close as I'm going to get to the unit circle, even though here it's below 1, but the unit circles are. Anyway, that's as close as you're going to get to stable, I think. Apply both filters to the combined signal. The output of one filter, I'm just unconscious of this one. Right. I think I'll stop this recording and start off the next one, and I'll edit it after and put them together. Harry David back again now onto MATLAB. So I've done part 11. Yeah, now I'm applying both filters to the combined signal. The output of one filter will be the input of the next filter, and plot the magnitude frequency content of the input and output in hertz and label the axes. Okay. Alright, so Y will be the output of the first filter. So filter function BNA coefficients sig for the signal, and Y1 for the input of the next filter. So filter B1 A1 Y. Alright, and that's going to be labeled against the frequency axis, so I'll call that FAX, and I'll set that to be between 0 and the length of the input minus 1 divided by the length of the input multiplied by Fs. Now I'll plot frequency axis versus the absolute value of the FFT of the signal to show the magnitude content. Okay. How does that look? Have I got that right? But FAX, absolute value of it. Yeah, that should work. And if I close that and try it again, maybe. Yeah, okay, that's how that looks now. And I'll plot the next one, the second signal, on top of the last one. So I'll hold on to that plot and plot against the frequency axis the absolute value of the FFT of Y1, the next input. Okay. Now you can see they're both there. There isn't much difference visually, but you can see that there are two there. I'll quickly label the axes anyway. I did think that there'd be more of a difference between the two. Um, what do you call it? The two things. Just looking back. Have I skipped that? No. Frequency in hertz. Alright, and here's the plot. That's how it looks. There isn't much difference between the two. But yeah, that's it. Let's just double check that I changed something. Yeah, that's all. Okay. I've labeled the axes. Identify a low frequency component that will produce a significant phase shift in the first filter of at least pi over 4 radians and pass the sinusoid of that frequency through the filter. Verify that the phase of the tone has been altered by the expected amount. Okay. I'm just thinking. I'm just thinking back to this part. I didn't double check the attenuation. I'll get there. Just bear with me a second. Yeah, just showing from the last part. I haven't actually. That's supposed to be. That was supposed to be attenuated by 40, but it's only been by 20. How did that happen? I don't know how that happened. If I change this to be 4, and I get the frequency from now. It's closer to 40 anyway. Alright. Maybe I have to change it to 5. I'm just doing this so that it attenuates by the right amount, which is 40, at least 40 decibels. Maybe to 5, let's see. I'll try 3. Thought 4 was sort of how I was always gonna work. No. Oh, that's strange. Looks like the closest I can get is 4, whereas just under 40 decibel attenuation with 4, the fourth order. How did that happen? Alright, I'm not sure what that is. Anyway, now, last part. Identify low frequency components that will produce a significant phase shift in the first filter of at least pi over 4 radians and pass the sinusoid of that frequency through the filter. Verify that the phase of the tone has been altered by the expected amount. Alright. Now, okay. I think I'll get the frequency response of the BNA coefficients used in the last part and this part. Okay. Oh, I done something wrong. Just gonna double check. No. Yeah, because it's saying alright. So I'm looking for a phase shift of pi over 4 radians, which would be pi about 0.25 normalized because I'm not putting it yet. So I'm looking for phase shift at pi over 4 radians. Okay. Oh, okay. Look for the frequency at that point. Now that's a big degree shift now. I'm just thinking, I should actually, I think I've done, yeah, that's frequency now. I've done that wrong. I'm looking for 45 here. Pi over 4 radians would be close to 45 degrees, so I'm looking for something here. Just looking at the wrong axis there. what is that? Right. What's going on here? What's going on here? Right. Okay. Look for 45 degrees. Looks like 4. That's the closest I can get. So then the frequency at a phase shift of 45 degrees is normalized frequency is 0.037. So I'll have to convert that into hertz. And to do that, I'll multiply by the sampling frequency over 2. Oh, well, I'm thinking, yeah, sampling frequency over 2. Multiply by pi. No, sampling frequency over 2. So 0.037. Just here. 0.037 multiplied by fs over 2. 888 hertz. So I'll create a new tone. I'll call it tone 2, tone 1. It's going to be equal to cosine 2 times pi times that frequency, 888, multiplied by a time variable. And then I'll run it through a filter, through this filter here of the B and A coefficients. And I'll plot the tone. I'll hold on to that plot. No, hold. I'll plot Y on top of it. Now, what have I ever done here? Right. Plot tone, hold on, plot Y. Okay. What have I done there? Up here. What have I done there? Well, I should be doing plot tone 1 anyway. And plot tone 1. Okay. And hold on. Plot Y. Right, that's not right now. Well, not that look like that. That's not right. How did that happen? Tone 1 is cosine 2 pi 888t. Y is filter B and A of tone. And then you can know that I've plotted the tone. No. Right. Tone 1. Y is filter B A of tone 1. Now plot tone 1. Hold on to the plot. Plot Y. I'll try that again. Right, that's very strange. I don't know what's happening there. That's very strange. So where's... That looks like it's only 1. There was only 1. Only 1 plot. This is very strange, right? Close that. I'll try one more time. If I don't get it working, I don't know. Tone 1. Cosine 2 pi 888 times t. Y is filter BA tone 1, flat tone 1. Oh, that is looking the same again. Hold on, probably. Right, that's very strange. There should be two waveforms with a 45-degree shift, but there isn't even no hair. Well, it's just one. Why it seems to be just that one. That's the tone 1 is the blue. Why is it like that? That's strange. Okay. That's very strange, alright. What's going on? What is happening there? Tone 1 is cosine 2 pi 8880. Y is filter BA tone 1. That's strange, and I've done it before, this ain't worked. I don't know what's happening there. It shouldn't look like that. I'm timer, yeah. Probably about 40 over. I think we've run on long enough. Alright. I think I'll have to leave it like that. I'm not sure what happened there at the end. If videos run on long enough, I think. So I think I'll have to leave it there. Thanks very much, David. See you later. Thank you. Bye bye.